Everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, that's WORIMI, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Entertainment only. If you hear my boys, let me know. They've been a bit vocal lately. Well, they're always a bit vocal. The gruff Scottish voice is Meister, the softly spoken male voice is Noreen, and if you hear some sassy female there, that's my new guide, Sue Chin, who is here to give me a good kick up the backside to get me through the next 4 to 5 to 6 months. Okay, what I want to have a look at? Oh, very quickly, no, I do not have a Facebook page for Meister Tarot. That is not me. If you are approached in any way, I don't have WhatsApp either. Trying to get on top of the bots. Obviously, I'm getting a little bit under somebody's skin and being targeted. So just be aware of that. Don't feel free to simply report, but don't go down any rabbit holes there. Okay, what I want to have a look at is, well, I'm coming to Australia. So what's happened is our Australian Labor Party has expelled one of their senators from Western Australia, so one of their members of the Senate, Fatima Payman. I believe she, if I am correct, she is of Muslim religion. And what's happened is that she crossed the floor in our government to vote with the opposition in regards to declaring a separate pro-Palestinian state. So what's happened is that was not the party line, and the ALP have expelled her, tossed her out of the party basically. So she is now an independent senator in Western Australia. I am finding this very concerning, mainly because it's showing basically dictator intolerance on the side of what is considered our progressive, forward-thinking Labor Party. Now, I am very much a believer that politicians should be able to vote with their conscience, and if there's something that they disagree on, they strongly disagree on, then they should have the right to voice their opinion in regards to this, not be dictated to by the party line. So very concerning. So I just want to have a look at how this is going to play out. Oh, for the Australian Labor Party. I could shake my head when I saw this all unfold. It was just, oh my goodness. So let's have a look. How will the expelling of Fatima Payman, the Western Australian Senator, how will this play out for the Australian Labor Party? The Australian Labor Party. How will this unfold? We're a ways off an election, so it's not like we've got, we're peering down the barrel of an election. They do have time to come back from this, but it's a bad look. So show me. It's taken the heat off the opposition and their anti-immigration rhetoric. Show me how this is going to play out for the ALP. Come on down, let's have a look. Entertainment only. Hopefully you can read that in all that bright light. Let's have a look. Okay, the Empress. The feminine energy, bringing forth something powerfully new. You can be healing and nurturing energy. But this is, do not underestimate the women, the power of women. So this just wasn't because of her stance that makes the voters angry. It's because she is also because she is a woman of a minority religion in Australia. She's a woman. Her origins come from a minority area in Australia. Yeah, okay. Power. I'm gonna say that this is Fatima Payman. Their challenge is going to be finding themselves wounded and in retreat due to the reality of this. This is not going to go well for the Australian Labor Party. It's distracting from what they are doing that is good, because it is making it, what is happening is it is looking like the old white boys club. Now, I know that's not the intention that they were trying to bring across, but that's how it smacks. The dictator, old white boys club. That's not what the party is, but they're going to find themselves wounded by this. Might be an offering coming forward. Foundation here is contracts and agreements, but it's also it's the Two of Cups, a discussion, a coming together. So I'd say this is probably not over. Yeah, this is her getting expelled and leaving behind 3 cups spilled. So I think there's some internal dissatisfaction with Fatima Payman being expelled from the party because she crossed the floor and made a conscience vote on how she personally, as a woman with a history in the area that is affected, there's loss here, emotional loss. So I suspect there's some dissatisfaction in the party here. Trying to rebuild some bridges is what I suspect. Emotional new beginning, a new cleansing, new start, maybe in a fortnight. Okay. Understanding the way that our Senate system works in Australia is that we can vote for our senators directly, or we can vote for the party, and the party will install, party with the however many votes will install senators in allocation to the ratio of the votes that the party received. Fatima Payman got in on the party system. She personally didn't get a lot of votes. I think it was only a couple of hundred, but she was brought in under the voted for the party system. So there's a new emotional start going on here, where this is going to be looked at. And I said, whatever's going to come forth, it will come forth within the fortnight, is what I'm believing. Okay. And here we've got the inspirational woman bringing forward a new message. It can be women in the party. Now, I believe about 50% of our Australian Labor Party is women. I think it's actually a bit more than 50%. So what I'm feeling, this might be women bringing forward a powerful message, a new plan. Let's see where this goes. Because externally, the optics for the Australian Labor Party are going to be really burdensome in regards to this decision, especially in Western Australia, which usually votes for what is currently the opposition, the LNP party. Yeah, it's going to be, I don't know that this is going to go away in a hurry, and it's going to be a burden, slog, chaotic message. Internally, it was foolish. I'm just going to put it out there. It was a foolish move for the party. Hopes and fears, actions having consequences, finding a balance, a rebalancing. I'm not feeling it's a legal situation here. Okay. The outcome, finding themselves entrapped by the messaging that's being put out there. Transformation is external. Loss, heartbreak, despair due to the stance that they've taken. 2 cups still standing, and here are these 2 cups in regards to the negotiation. And I think it's a wake-up call for the party, a real wake-up call, as the message that they're putting out there is seen and heard. You then have the 3 of Cups, circles of support and celebration, and full illumination of what's going on. Just looking at the bottom now, I'm going to leave those. It's not going to play well for the ALP, the Australian Labor Party. I actually feel that they're going to have to back down. And if you can hear barking, that's the neighbour's dog. I'm feeling they're going to have to back down and renegotiate, because the optics of the stance that they took is very distasteful for a lot of Australians, especially women. Like, I'm a supporter of the renewable, progressive, pro-union Labor Party, but I was disgusted. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. How are the Labor Party going to make changes, negotiate, starting a payment? Oh, you want that one. And you want that, and then that. Okay, got a couple of cards falling out here. This is the first one that fell out. And here, yeah, the inspirational woman or women bringing forward a powerful message. Women that are going to bring change. Ending of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle, significant change. Oh, boy, oh boy. The energy that they're stewing in at the moment is they have a decision that needs to be made. They cannot smoke and mirrors this away. There is one decision that will be the correct decision. They can't bluster. They can't deflect. They will have choices offered to them. There is only one choice that they can really make in regards to this. They can't sweep it under the carpet and whitewash it. That won't wear. Okay, in the past, significant ending, new beginning, or that is the new beginning is authentic reform. So this was a significant, again, 2 cycle endings here, like really important cycle endings that are going to bring about significant change. Crowning the reading, it's going to be a heavy message for them to carry if they choose poorly. I think they're finding it already, that it's a chaotic, burdensome message that is distracting from the work of the good that they are trying to do. So this was a really, really poor choice. In the near future, they're going to be forced to look at things differently. They're going to be forced to change their attitude, is what I'm really getting out of that. So, yeah, I'm expecting some change. An offer is being made externally. This may be an offer to Fatima Payman to return. She doesn't look terribly pleased about the offer. I think what she wants is that there to be change within the party before she'll return. So this is the peace offering put out there, but yes, not terribly happy with it internally. Loss, disappointment, heartbreak, divorce, a realisation that a major blunder was made is what I'm getting there. Okay, hopes and fears. A lot of headlines really quickly, positive headlines, so that's good. The outcome, new start, significant new start, new opportunity being presented here. So this is what they're being offered, an opportunity to bring about a new beginning where they can show that they are a party of strength. And I'm going to say, if you look at the little critters there, a party of unity, of diversity, of listening to all parties. Heartbreak, loss, despair, in the face of this energy. We've got the end of the well, I'm going to say the end of the oligarchical cycle, the end of, goodness me, I hope they're listening, the end of being indebted to the string pullers behind the scenes, the infighting, the dictatorship, walking away from that, hopefully walking away from that dictatorship, having to defend the position that they're going to take as they rebalance. So I think they're going to walk back on this as they rebalance because they know their actions have consequences. And then we've got, it was a foolish decision, but it's also a new start. Okay, this is seen as restriction of feminine energy, and it's going to have to change because we are no longer living in this past. I'm just going to say it. Hopefully, I'm not bringing too much personal bias in there. What I'm really getting from those cards is that there's backlash, and it's not going to go away, and it's going to cause the party to seriously have a look at itself and bring about some real change. So do not be surprised if Senator Payman is re-offered her position, an olive branch is extended, and there is a real change in attitude within the party. Please hope so, because this is not going over well. Okay, love to you all. Take care.